Hello.
Hello everyone. As you can see, we're in a bit of a different atmosphere.
New environment.
New environment. We're exposed to the elements.
Exposed to the nature,
the cars,
the outside world.
the cars coming by, all that shit. The wind.
People walking past.
Yeah.
Everything great.
Yeah, it has been a while. Oh, this might be a little bit frustrating with the cars coming to and fro, but
Yeah.
I'm happy we're back. It's been a long time. Ella. Max is sitting there. I'll just paint a picture. He's on the grass. The camera's up full height.
Yeah.
And for light reasons, he's holding an umbrella and he's got a docker cap on. If you don't know what a docker cap is, it's a cap with no brim.
It's just like the Jewish hats. Yeah.
That's nothing like a Jewish hat.
It's like a big one.
It covers the whole head.
The
It's like
ultimate Jewish hat.
it's like a teeny tiny beanie. But yeah, it's been like 3 months as well.
Yeah, it has
We're
been a while.
We're a bit rusty. It has been a while, but I'm glad we are back and ready to go because we got a special one for you
Yes.
today. We are doing what episode is this?
30.
Let me have a look.
35, I think, around there.
Let's just have a gaze. So
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
there's one episode that we did that didn't actually
420.
come out because of
We've done like 5 episodes that haven't came out.
yeah, that's true. What episode?
Sign up to our Patreon to see them.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll make a Patreon.
It's only about
Yeah.
$15 a month.
We posted 3 months ago. Oh, so episode 33 this is.
Oh yeah.
This is
33.
episode 33. So, welcome to...
We haven't uploaded.
No.
Huh?
I guess we're just gonna skip them.
No,
I
we
guess
can... We've got a drinking trivia that we haven't posted, but we can post that at any time because it doesn't revolve around anything. But as of now...
Yeah.
As of now, we're doing... So, okay, let's just intro now. Welcome back to Dead Film Society. This is episode 33.
Yeah.
And today, we'll be reviewing Antman and The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exciting.
Riveting stuff.
Are we gonna do a non-spoiler and spoiler? Or just
Nah,
spoiler?
f*** it. Because Antman was
Yeah, it's a mid-movie,
Poo.
so...
poo-poo. Kang carried, to be honest. Jonathan Majors did a really good job in portraying Kang. But everything else around it was
Mid.
an abomination.
Not a boner. I didn't think, like...
It was definitely an abomination.
It's better than, like, Thor Love and Thunder. Way better. I thought it was pretty entertaining, to be honest. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, there's some cool stuff. Like, there's a lot of, like... I thought, like, the environments and, like, some of the CGI was really...
The CGI was good, and considering the movie was basically all CGI,
Yeah.
they did well in that aspect. Because it's very hard to act a whole movie showing all these emotions and shit in a green screened room.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
Just gotta be talented actors.
yeah, talented actors. Which, I mean, this is gonna get annoying.
Christ.
Just all these cars passing by. But look, Marvel is on a very, I'm not gonna say it started to be on a very, heavy decline because it already is, and it already has been for what, maybe like
Ever since
Spider-Man
Endgame
or Shang-Chi.
Spider-Man.
We say this every time a new Marvel movie comes out, but like,
Last great movie, I think.
what?
Well,
Endgame?
Spider-Man was good.
Spider-Man was mid. It was only good because you had the 3 Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Fan.
Besides, like, the fan service, it's actually not that good of a movie. Like, rewatching it.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I remember we said it was better than Spider-Man 2, which I think, like, it's a hell no. Like, we said it was the best Spider-Man movie ever. I strongly disagree with that now.
I did not say that.
Yeah, we both did. We did.
No, I'm not taking this back.
We said it was, like, better than Spider-Verse as well. That's a hell no.
I'm not taking it back to... I might roll a clip of our argument.
And also, would you say it's the best Spider-Man film ever? Come on.
If you've seen it...
I think it is, dude. I think it's the best Spider-Man film ever. Come on, dude. Come on, agree with that.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's on TikTok.
Because the 3 Spider-Man
Yeah.
was a shit film.
Yeah. Anyways, let's just get back to this.
Yeah.
Look,
What's the full title for the movie?
Antman and the Wasp: Quantumania. Bullshit. Get off. That's what it was. Look, honestly, Marvel these days, it used to be good, but they're just searching for too much comic relief. I mean, which is...
And they have Paul Rudd, who's a funny actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in times where, like, the weight of the situation does not require a joke or something, or like some stupid remark, they always find a way to do so. And it's very annoying. I mean, the only times... This is why Kang Jonathan Majors carried the film, was because when he was in the picture, there was no jokes there was none of that. But
thank God.
Yeah, well, even if there was,
yeah,
my God. But I still think Thanos is the best villain so far. I mean, we didn't really see, like, in the first act of the film, there wasn't too much of Kang.
Yeah.
Second act, there was a little bit more, but the third act was just like fucking bananas. Like, it was.
Yeah.
There was too much going on, I think.
I thought his suit looked dope, first of all.
Yeah.
The purple suit. Do you think, like, in the future, they're going to be, like, fighting that Kang? Or is it going to be, like, each movie's going to be, like, a different variant of him?
Oh, because he's dead.
Yeah. I don't know if he's dead, though. He's just into the quantum...
We're spoiling this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one cares.
It's Ant-Man.
Yeah. Also, what I wanted to say as well, I don't think Ant-Man was the right fit to be introduced with Kang.
You reckon?
Yeah. He
Explain the villain, because I'm fucking lost.
You want to explain him?
You guys are talking like he's hell good.
Okay, so Kang... So you've seen Loki, Max?
Kang the Conqueror is his name, the full title.
Yeah, so Kang the Conqueror is basically going to be the next Thanos of the MCU. Basically, he's like has control of time, kinda.
Yes.
Like he controls like different timelines.
But the shit he has to use keeps breaking. There's this like sphere thing, I forgot what it was called, but
in the movie, yeah.
Yeah, it's like an energy source that he puts in his portal where he's allowed to travel to any time. It's like a big multiverse thing.
So he can kill
timelines and stuff.
Kill like trillions of people because of like he can control time.
It's like the time stuff.
Kinda, yeah, except like just like it's everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's in Loki season 1. You see the variant of him that's like nicer in that one and like not as evil. And the one in this one's like he's pretty bad. Like he threatens Ant-Man and says like
I'll kill your daughter.
And like constantly make you watch it until you plead to kill me.
Yeah. Until you want to die yourself.
Yeah.
But look, continuing on from this like Ant-Man topic with Kang, although it was good in terms of like, I guess Ant-Man's the only one that can actually travel into the quantum realm, is because he had, past troubles with that. He was stuck there.
Yeah.
As well as what's her name? What's the mum's name?
No. Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer's character. I forgot her name. But she was down there, and it makes sense. But Ant-Man's just more of like a guy that should just be there when he's needed, not be a main sort of character in terms of saving the world.
Yeah. Another big, massive flaw of this movie is the character of MODOK.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
Absolutely the
he
worst
served
character.
no purpose in the story either.
He did nothing.
If you don't know who MODOK is, it's if you've watched the television show on Hulu, or you used to watch Avengers Assemble on
like
ABC3,
read comics.
Or read comics, then you'll know who MODOK is. It's like this little head, and
like little hands.
Little hands,
legs.
like he's a little body, but it's basically just a head.
Yeah.
In this like
I don't know, golden
armor
suit
thing that.
The floating one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a side character.
But he was
He's meant to be evil, but he's just not.
Just
Well, he tries to. He's like working with Kang. He's like a comic relief.
But it was just stupid. Like, he served no purpose in the story. The CGI looked terrible. The proportion of his face was stupid. And if you've seen like comic,
it was so you've seen the first Ant-Man. So it's the villain from that one.
Yellow Jacket. The bald
guy, Darren. Yeah. So he got sucked into like the quantum realm, but like he had like his suit on or something, and like his head, yeah, got like fucked up.
And he sees like little butt cheeks as well. It's so stupid.
See, yeah, soon where he gets his arm, you see his asshole. Did not need to see that, Marvel.
Oh, this is stupid. Like, if you have seen what MODOK actually looks like, he's kind of menacing. He looks pretty menacing in the
He
comics.
still looks goofy, but just looks way more goofy in the movie. Like it's embarrassing.
Oh my god. Marvel, what are you doing? Like,
Did you see like the comparisons from Shark Boy and Lava Girl of that floating head? Did you see that? It looks exactly the same of the teacher, the electricity guy.
Yeah. It's this movie is just, it's too much. There's too much going on. Kang got beaten by a bunch of ants, which is the dumbest thing I've
But there's
ever
a lot of
seen.
them, bro. There's a lot of them.
He's Kang the Conqueror. He's killed trillions of people, and somehow some ants kill him.
Oh, Max, that's also like his power, because like he's like so advanced. His technology is like so far ahead in the future. It's just like better than everyone else.
He's been living in this like realm that he can't escape because he doesn't have the time source thing, the energy thing.
It's irrelevant. Because like why is he the chosen guy? Why is he the
Kang.
Yeah, why him?
Just go back to like 1930.
He does. The post-credit scene is him in like 1940s.
He kills Hitler.
He could do.
He could do it.
He has
could
the
kill
potential,
Hitler.
like Deadpool does.
Yeah. What else was there?
Bill Murray, he's in it for 5 minutes, does shit all.
Yeah. It also, this movie as well was like a mixture of Star Wars, Mad Max, Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah.
Some say. It was like all a mixture of that. In the first act, I genuinely felt like I was watching Star Wars.
Yeah.
Star Wars and a mixture of Mad Max. And it was basically Marvel's version of Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it was cool. Like, I wasn't expecting the quantum realm to be so...
Shit.
No, diverse as in, like... there is so much more
Star
to it
Wars.
than what, like, the characters thought, which is cool.
As Optimus Prime would say, there's more than meets the eye.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that analogy is perfect.
Yeah.
Give us a rating.
Well, is there anything else that we can say?
That side character, that like tribe girl, I thought she was
She was
just
too intense.
took it way too serious.
There was this...
Even though we were saying stuff about comic relief.
You need to tell the audience what character she was.
No, what
She was
do?
like a part of a village in the multiverse that got destroyed by Kang,
Yeah.
and she was just like looking to take it back. And she was
Yeah.
just way too intense for no reason. Like, I get it's her character. I mean, she did a good job portraying that character. Although she was a side character,
Yeah.
had nothing to do with the story. Or she did, but too intense.
What do you think about Cassie and like them
Why did they
recasting
change
her?
it? Why did they do that?
Yeah.
Do you know why did they do that?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just like that actor's maybe more popular or something.
Yeah, I have seen her in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Compared to the other chick, I had no idea who she was.
I just didn't really think the chemistry of Paul Rudd and her was real. I didn't see a father-daughter relationship.
What about when she turns like hell big in her suit and she says to MODOK, "Don't be a dick," like mid
Yeah, that
battle.
was cringe.
She's like, "Just don't be a dick." I'm like, "I am a bit of a dick, I know."
Yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, you are." And then he just has this like turning revelation at the end. He's like, "Sorry for being a dick,"
Yeah.
and then he dies. What the
Yeah, it's a waste of MODOK.
like a waste of a character. He doesn't need to be in the film. He served nothing in that film, and it was just stupid.
Yeah.
And was in the comics, is he actually originally like one of Ant-Man's villains?
I have no idea. I couldn't tell you.
You couldn't tell me.
Yeah, I'm not a Marvel nerd.
Oh,
I read
it's
the
just-
comics.
It's very frustrating.
Yeah. I just think overall, story is pretty lackluster.
It was a very simple story though.
Yeah.
It was, which is kind of good when introducing a new villain.
I thought the premise was alright. It's just the
Yeah.
execution was
The
kind
execution was dog poo, and it's
Yeah.
like people will, like I know for a fact that people are just gonna go keep seeing Marvel movies because it's a Marvel movie.
I think eventually it's just not gonna happen. Like if they keep making mid movies. Yeah.
Well, of course they've fallen off, but people are just gonna still see them. They're just money. It's just they want money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
They're continuing to just generate.
But
all
if you
this
continue
money.
to make like bad and not so like interesting movies, the audience is just gonna like decrease to the point where it's just I don't really want to see that movie.
Yeah, well, they're going over quantity, not quality, because they're just pumping them out like there's no tomorrow. And as you said, the execution once, like, for example, like in phase 3, like they were doing like a decent job in keeping like gaps between all the films. Like from Infinity War to Endgame, how long was that?
1 year.
A year and a half.
It was 1 year.
But
Yeah.
they did like. How many Marvel movies are coming out? Like that was basically the only Marvel movie that came out at that time.
Yeah.
And now there's like, they just keep pumping shit out.
I don't know. They've always been doing heaps of movies per year. It's just the quality of the movies. It's become so like tedious and repetitive, and people are just kind of getting sick of it. I think, just getting sick of the basic formula, comic relief.
And to be fair though, after you've done superhero movies for so long, it's hard to create something new.
Yeah.
After like, how many times can you follow the same formula without it being like, oh, we've, huh?
No more Stan Lee cameos.
Yeah, definitely.
As soon as Stan Lee,
As
soon as Stan Lee croaked, then they fell off.
Yeah.
Was he even in?
He was in Endgame. That was his final one.
No.
But I swear they did CGI for him.
In what?
No Way Home.
No, he wasn't in No Way Home. Pretty sure Endgame was his final one.
Oh, that sucks.
No, I think it was Endgame. It was like that scene in the car.
What do you think Stan Lee would say if he saw all the films that,
Kill himself.
of all the films that?
It'd be like Soldier Boy talking to Homelander. It's like, you're a fucking disappointment.
Oh yeah.
You're a fucking disappointment.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm not happy. I if I was to give it a rating out of 10, I'd give it a 4.
Yeah.
There were a few funny moments, which that's pretty much all it had going for it. And
Yeah.
Kang, that was it. Kang carries. Jonathan Majors is a very good actor,
Yeah.
and that's it. 4.
I'd give it a 6. It's a big spoiler, but they should have just killed somebody. Nobody dies in the movie. Like, no significant... I thought, like...
Apart from Spider-Man, No Way Home.
Oh, in... What?
Aunt May.
True. But, like,
That's different.
different movie.
Yeah,
In
no,
Antman and Quantumania, I think that final scene when he's fighting Kang, just one-on-one, Paul Rudd versus Kang.
Yeah.
I think Paul Rudd...
No powers or anything, just a full-on
fist
fist
fight.
fight.
I think if Ant-Man died there, I think that would have, like, increased the movie overall.
Oh yes, that
Would
would.
actually
I
have had
genuinely
stakes.
thought he was gonna die.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck. I kind of hope he does. He's had 3 movies.
Yeah.
You know, kill him off.
It's been around long enough.
Exactly. Like 3 Ant-Man movies, like Ant-Man.
Yeah,
Does he
Ant-Man
deserve
has
3
who-
movies? That's
what-
insane.
Like,
And
Hulk,
Superman
Hulk
only has
hasn't even got a.
Henry Cavill got 1 movie. Ant-Man has 3 movies. How crazy is that?
I never even watched Ant-Man and the Wasp either.
Really?
No,
It literally did. Like, you don't need to. The most
Yeah,
mid movie ever.
it didn't really spark my interest.
Actually, I might have.
It's the one with like the
Mum?
the mum comes back and like the villain like teleports, kinda
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
the ghost or something. I don't know.
The invisible chick.
Mm.
It's a
And-
mid movie.
I honestly, when I was watching this, just before we wrap this up,
So many ants in the camera.
Oh my god, I need to get cleaner or something.
I didn't feel like I was watching a Marvel movie either.
Yeah.
To be honest,
What do you mean?
it just didn't feel like a Marvel movie.
It was comic relief, everything Marvel.
No, but like, it was just like they're copying now at this point. I feel like that's what's happened. Like, as I said before, how many times can you keep, creating or doing the same formula and expecting a good outcome? I mean, so now they're just starting to copy other things. Like, it was legit. The middle of the movie was an exact copy of Star Wars.
Yeah. I don't know.
But it's getting harder and harder, which I understand, to be original.
Yeah.
Especially for big budgeted films like Marvel.
I agree.
So, Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Then again, like when movies like the Batman come out, it proves that a superhero movie can be good.
Yeah, I know, because it's like they genuinely like care about the process of the film, and I feel like that's what Marvel don't do anymore. They just
It's an actual movie.
yeah.
These
It's
aren't movies.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I agree.
It's a cash grab.
It is exactly a cash
Yeah,
grab.
they're Marvel is superhero movies, DC movie, some DC movies, like not Black Adam or anything like
Joker
that.
and Batman.
Yeah, Joker and Batman are actual movies.
Yeah, they're actual movies with
Yeah.
because yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Antman the Wasp, Quantumania.
And just quickly as well, like
What?
you think that like when people direct, like because there's been obviously so many directors for so many different Marvel films that you'd have a little twist to it or a little,
Something
something
like
to-
camera wise, like
yeah,
everything. Yeah.
everything. It's all the same shit. It's all the same garbage.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what does Marvel directors even do? They just sit there and just
Yeah.
like let Kevin Feige just like run everything.
I reckon they put them to sleep.
Yeah, or just like inject them with something, the Marvel serum.
And then, like, the one saying...
Please let this be shit.
Yeah.
What's the next one that's meant to come out? The Marvels?
The Marvels comes out in like November, I think.
God.
There's something in June. May, Guardians. That'll be good.
Oh yes.
It's the one good thing.
Please, I say this every time and I'm disappointed.
But like people are gonna die, so it's gonna be good.
Yes, I say this every time. I'm disappointed. Please, for the love of God, Guardians of the Galaxy is the only hope. Because that,
One's already dead.
yeah, because that started as a comedy sort of movie with the characters and their chemistry and stuff. So maybe we can veer it off into this more
Yeah.
weighted thing,
I agree.
which will make it a better movie because that's not what we're expecting. And we want something from Marvel that we don't expect. And we go into the film and it's the same garbage every single time from
Yeah.
whenever. But
Just, yeah. Yeah, I think it pretty much summarizes it.
yeah,
Um,
go and watch it if you want to.
watch it on
Fucking
Disney
cringe.
Plus when it comes out in 2 months. Don't buy a movie ticket.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah. It's happened a few times.
Yeah, you're a bit lacking on that. Yeah, 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
All right, let's just get back on a high note now.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. If you haven't seen The Last of Us,
It's
you should get
it's
onto
the
it.
most popular show in the world right now.
In the world.
Absolutely.
And it was the highest rated.
Yeah.
The first episode was the highest ever rated TV show episode in history.
Yeah.
And it lives up to the expectations.
So it's based off a video game
Yep, called The Last
called
of
The
Us.
Last of Us. It's about. Should we summarize that?
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So it's basically an outbreak happens. It's about Joel and Ellie. They're trying to like get her across this country because this thing called like the infected.
They don't call them zombies.
They don't call it zombies.
Not even that. Have you heard about that?
Like I've seen the videos of the ants and shit, like David Attenborough stuff.
No, the how like during the set, like during
Oh
the
yeah, can't use the
process,
word zombie.
they weren't allowed to, even when they were not even acting.
Yeah,
You can't refer to them as zombies because they're real people.
yeah. So
And-
basically, like
yeah.
this, like it's not like zombies and all that stuff. This
It's
is
not
a real
really a
life
zombie
thing.
show.
Yeah,
It's not a zombie show, but as the infected are just like a hurdle that they need to get over from time to time.
yeah. So basically, this is a real life thing called like cordyceps with like fungi. So basically, like it's like evolved to humans from like ants and stuff. So
Yeah.
it's a real life thing, but only happens with like insects in like the jungle or something. Like
Yeah, and
Um,
it's just like a fungus that
yeah,
parasite that just takes over.
takes
your
over
body.
your brain and like completely like spreads out fungi like over your face, like makes like mushrooms.
And
shit.
the longer that you have been infected, there's like 4 different stages. There's
Yeah.
what is the first one? Like a stalker,
Yeah, something like
a
that.
clicker,
Then like the bloater.
bloater. Bloaters are fucked. Bloaters are like 3+ years of being infected.
I think it's more than that. I think it's like 15 years.
15?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Keep talking. I'm searching stuff.
And it's really good. The first episode is like honestly some of the best TV ever. The first 35 minutes is so intense because it's when the outbreak happens.
Waiting for the car to pass. Is that what you just
Yes, I am.
did? Okay. Wait. Hold up. Hold up a second. Okay, so there's a runner. That's like when you've just been infected, like a day or so.
Mhm.
A stalker is the second stage. Clicker, third stage, and then the bloater's the fourth and final stage. What are you doing?
Bro, there's so many ants.
Oh yeah, I do see that. Are there ants on the camera?
Bro, they're just running off.
It's gonna be ants just like on the lens, just like covering it.
Ant-Man.
Yes, Antman.
What a
Reflective.
coincidence.
Doing like a review, so he's attacking the camera.
Yeah. Where are you, Hank?
Yeah.
But The Last of Us is good because it's not. It's if you've played the game. I mean, it'll be different for people that have played the game and watched it, and then people that are experiencing it for the first time just as a TV show.
Yeah.
But I've only played like half the game, so
Really? So you don't know what happens at the end?
no. Oh, I know what happens at the end.
Yeah,
But-
that's fucked up.
Yeah. But it's a good show about human interaction during times
Tough
such as
times.
during tough times, and
Good human
it-
story.
and obviously focuses way more on the human side of things than
Yeah.
the infected side of things. Like there was literally a whole episode on just a story about two guys that fell in love, and it was a
Oh,
great
yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
It was a great episode.
Someone must tweet about that or some shit. It's just the whole thing's a gay romance.
A lot of people are pissed off about it though.
I
thought it was
loved that
good. I thought
episode.
it was great.
I loved
I
it.
loved it.
Loved it. And it's good also how it just doesn't, like, obviously the video game purely focuses on like Joel's character and Ellie.
Yeah.
And obviously in the cutscenes it turns into like a, oh, here we go. Here we go. We've got our first
Guest.
guest.
Family.
Yeah. Oh, the original idea for coming outside as well. It's like if there was anyone walking by, we'd pull them up and ask them what their favorite movie was. But everyone's just driving today. No one's
Yeah.
really come for a walk down this street
No one
as
wants
per
to come on the
se.
pod.
Williams Road.
133 Evans Street.
No, Williams Road.
I'm gonna have to bleep it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Hey, Woody.
Coming back from cricket, is that what it is?
Yes, it is. I believe so.
Get him to walk in front of the camera. Hey, Woody.
Come on.
Yeah,
No.
can continue. Oh, are we taking a break? Is this the break?
Yeah, I can pause it. 'cause
No. We got to keep this going. How are ya?
Yes.
Hello. Thought we'd try something new.
Hey, Woody. Yo.
Yeah.
You need an umbrella holder.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
My arm base.
the light.
Have you started yet?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Carry on.
Okay. I think The Last of Us is just like a brutal, cool story of what would happen if an outbreak happens. The characters are extremely heartfelt. You love Joel. Pedro Pascal as Joel.
It works.
Is amazing.
It works.
He's
It
like
works well.
he's a flawed guy, but like that's why he's alive, because he's like he survives.
He's a big survivor.
He does what he has to do.
Yeah.
Like when he drives past the family.
He's not a bad guy, but he does bad things.
He's a pretty
He's a pretty bad guy.
He's a pretty terrible
That's a
guy.
bad guy.
I'd
he's a
definitely
bad-
say he's like an anti-hero. For sure.
Of course he is. And I wanted to talk about the backlash for the casting of Ellie as well.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not that annoyed about it because she's a good actor.
I think the
think-
game Ellie's way better.
Obviously, the
But
game. Oh, we're pausing.
About 1 minute.
Hold on, we'll
one
pause
minute.
it. Yeah, backlash of Ellie. Obviously the game will be better because
Yeah.
that's what we're used to.
What's the backlash about? I don't even know.
Oh, it's just like everyone's saying she's got like fetal alcohol syndrome. You know that?
bro.
You know,
Oh.
same as Greta Thunberg. People are saying that like her face is like.
Oh, censor that, please.
No, we can say that.
No, I can censor
We
that.
didn't start it up. I'm not starting up that stuff, but people are saying that they annoy her because she looks nothing like the.
She doesn't.
the video game
she doesn't
character
really look like it. Yeah.
But I feel she's a decent
Yeah.
character.
She's
And
alright. I
she's-
think her
she's
chemistry
doing-
is on point.
Oh yeah.
Pedro
Yeah,
Pascal.
yeah. It's very good.
I feel so good for fucking Pedro Pascal. Doing great things now.
Oh yeah, he's doing so
Mandalorian,
much
Last
shit.
of Us.
Well, he's in something else as well, wasn't he? He was also in
He
with
was
Nick
in,
Cage, Unbearable Weight
Oh,
of
that was
Massive
actually, I
Talent.
watched it like a few weeks ago. It was actually really funny.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I gotta get onto that.
Yeah, he's doing great things now.
Yeah,
Love to see it.
yeah.
He's a talented dude.
He is a talented dude. Oh, pardon me.
Like,
Are the ants still on there?
come have a look at this.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep them on. Keep it on.
Keep it on.
Just quickly. Bro. They're all along this leg. Bro, they're all along there. And then look here. What the hell? See that? Oh shit. And then they're all along the legs. No, no, no! Dickhead! Bro, now they're on me! Get them. Get that out of
so
here.
much.
Hello, Woody. Yeah, the camera can fend for itself.
Yeah.
Alright, let's get back in. Go around.
Is the camera stopped yet?
No, the camera's still on. Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. What's happening here?
The camera can still though.
Yeah. Okay, so
But
The
light
Last of
has
Us.
completely changed.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Then why is it?
Okay. Anyway.
Last of Us is amazing, watcher. Beautiful.
is that seriously all we're saying on The Last of Us?
Okay, what else about it?
Ooh, do you like Bella Ramsey as Ellie?
Yeah, I think she's doing a good job.
Yeah.
I think she's doing alright.
Yeah. And I also like as well how they just like focus on characters for a whole episode.
Yeah. I agree.
Like the deaf kid.
Yeah.
That was really sad as well.
Sam and Henry, yeah.
Sam and Henry. What was the two gay guys? Bill and what?
Bill and
Fred. Was it Fred?
Frank.
Frank. That's it. Bill and Frank.
Yeah.
But that was like a whole episode of just a love story. No infected involved whatsoever.
Yeah.
It was just that, and that was it.
Yeah.
And it was great.
It
'Cause
was,
this is
it was
like a-
amazing.
It
Made me
'cause-
cry. Made me tear up. I'm
Yeah.
not an emotional guy. I
Yeah.
teared up.
Yeah. And I mean, it's good because the reason this has also been good, in my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
is because zombie movies or zombie shows
Yeah.
usually don't feel very real.
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of action in zombie movies, which is like, oh, how possible can this actually be?
Yeah.
Like, like World War Z, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, come
Yeah.
on. Seriously?
I
Like,
think it's
the
just...
the focus is, it's good because it's a zombie movie. That's the point of it,
Yeah.
right? They want to focus on the zombies.
Entertainment.
Entertainment value, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But this is good because it feels more real.
Yeah, definitely. You see, like, their entire freaking life together.
Exactly.
Yeah. Really just, like... Honestly, hit deep, to be honest. Hit deep. Like, seeing, like, you can have, like, an entire life, even during tough times, like an outbreak.
Mm.
COVID, yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, both of those actors just did an amazing job. And the ending of it, when they're...
It's like a Romeo and Juliet situation.
Yeah, pretty much.
Super sad.
Like the ending when they... This is
Go on,
spoilers.
say it.
Yeah, when he drinks the wine.
No. Say what leading up to it.
Okay, so basically, like, they've been together for, like... So Frank and that dude,
Bill.
Bill.
Bill's the one that had been there the whole time,
Yeah.
and Frank showed up injured, and then he
Yeah.
kind of saved him, and then they kissed and
Then they kissed and love each other.
they kissed and loved each other. Yeah.
So Bill's like a survivalist. He's been there for a few years. Frank comes along. You don't think they're gonna get along. You think it's probably just nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And then they pretty much stay together for about 10 years and live an entire
10,
life
I think
together.
it was 10.
Yeah, and at the end, so obviously, Frank has like I don't know,
He's got
Parkinson's or something,
So I don't think it's Parkinson's.
like MS or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And basically, he's gonna die, or maybe like cancer. He's like not feeling right, so he wants to basically drug himself to death and like die in Bill's arms. Yeah, so they both have like a roast dinner because Bill's a great cook.
And
an
it was
amazing
the
cook.
first dinner they had when they met.
Yep, has the exact same thing, same setup, same dish.
Same placement of the food on
Yep.
the dish.
Exactly.
It was very
basically-
Romeo and Juliet, though.
It was, yeah. Basically, Frank wanted Bill to just chug some drugs in there, like some serious,
Sleeping pills, basically.
yeah, killing you drugs. And then he drinks it. He knows he's gonna die, and then Bill also drinks it as well. Most romantic gesture. He kills himself as well.
Well, they're both quite old. They've lived a good life. Like,
That's
what
what he
else is
says.
for them? So,
Yeah. He doesn't want to live by himself. He's lived a happy life.
yeah.
He drinks it as well, and then they both go to bed together. And they thankfully this is why I'm happy they didn't show their dead bodies.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
happy with
happy
that.
about that.
I didn't want to see that.
I'm happy about that. You don't need to show that shit.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say like the drugs didn't work and they just both like paralyzed.
That was so...
Can you imagine? They just die of like starvation.
Oh, no. But, yeah, it was...
It was amazing.
Yeah. And honestly, at the start, I thought... Because what's the actor's name again?
Murray Bartlett,
No, the other one.
Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't expect him to play a role like that,
Yeah.
to be honest. He's a very manly man.
Yeah, because I think he liked to talk with Murray Bartlett, who is gay.
Who is
himself,
actually gay, yeah.
about what it's like to be.
He's
a
also
gay
an
man.
Australian actor.
I just finished The White Lotus, by the way.
How good is
Season 1,
it?
Season 2.
How good is it?
Amazing.
Watch The White Lotus. It's very good.
It's.
What do you prefer,
top tier.
season 1 or 2?
2 all the way.
Really?
Way better.
No.
How do you?
Season 1.
Season 1 is so like not real. Like, I hated the
So not real. This turned into a White Lotus review.
White Lotus
now.
review.
Yeah.
But they're both HBO shows.
Yeah, they are. Both on binge.
Yeah.
Give it a watch.
Yeah, I think season 2 is way better. I think that relationship with Aubrey Plaza and Theo James, I thought that dynamic was so good. Like,
Yeah.
in comparison to their couple in the first season, Alexander Daddario.
Bro, that dude pissed me off. It was the husband.
Yeah, bro.
The rich mama's boy comes
Oh
from
my
money.
god, bro. But, like, that's why it made no sense. That smart girl would never get with him in the first place. That made 0 sense. She was way too smart to even, like, get married and, like... Bro.
Yeah, but he's just a big mama's boy. He's like complaining about this one thing the
Oh
entire
my god, it pissed me off
fucking
so
time.
much. Just leave it alone, man.
You've got it. The room was actually
The
better.
room was f***ing better.
Yeah.
Seriously.
If you've seen it, you'd know what we're talking
You know,
about.
you know. Yeah.
If you know, you know. But definitely watch The Last of Us. It's really good.
Yeah.
Some say it's slow, but it's kind of good.
I
But
think
it's like
yeah.
slow.
I
It
think
is
the
slow.
pace is good.
It's a very. It's not very slow. It's
'Cause,
slow
like,
paced, but they do it. They work with it. They
Yeah.
work well with it.
Because like the slow pace of it makes the show even better. Because like when the big moments do happen, it feels like so deserved. And feel like holy shit type
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Like when they fight the.
There's a
bloater,
lot of tension. The
the tension builds
the tension build in this is good, and acting is like
up. Is elite.
is tension.
Yeah.
Acting is tension. So
Yeah.
if you can work well with tension, then you're already one step in the right direction.
Absolutely agree.
Because
And
you
like,
can build a whole movie, TV show off tension, and it's just like
Yeah.
everyone's just in the edge of their seats the entire time. What's gonna happen, and things like that are always gonna be successful, and undoubtedly so. The Last of Us is.
and I think that perfectly summarizes like episode 5. First 30 minutes, nothing really happening. It's just talking, them meeting up with Henry and Sam, walking around.
Mm.
And then all of a sudden, when that bus, hopefully the mic's been on.
Yeah.
Pardon?
Binge.
Binge. So basically, out of nowhere, so these people are hunting Joel, Henry, Sam, and Ellie, and basically out of nowhere, there's a whole massive horde of infected just come out of nowhere,
Out of the ground.
because like a bus fell into it. And it's absolutely insane. That shot
That-
of them just running out was bonkers.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And it, like that little slow mo of the bloater coming
Oh
out
my god, that was the sickest thing I've ever seen,
and
bro.
ripping the out of this guy's
Ripping his head off.
Oh
my
god,
god, that was
brutal.
just perfect.
Brutal.
Jesus Christ.
But like the tension in that, like it was all focused on this guy Henry,
Yeah.
which was who they were trying to kill. I forgot. It wasn't Fedra.
Yeah.
It was like a different group that had killed Fedra off
Yeah.
and were looking to kill this bloke Henry. What did he do again?
I don't know, he killed someone. I didn't really
He
care.
killed someone.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Yeah.
And the main focus was on killing this guy, and they were standing off against him. He was just like standing there going, look,
You got me.
you got me, but
You got
leave
me.
the kids alone. Let them go, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then all this focus has just completely just snapped and changed to this truck falling down the hole.
Yeah.
And you kind of know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Because you
But-
hear the.
Yeah, you hear the
That was
kind of
good.
clickers.
That was
And
nice.
it's just like, oh shit.
Yeah. Like
The-
I thought it would be like a few, but not Jesus Christ, not like fucking
It-
200.
Yeah. And it was just like it goes from silent, like when you can go from Serenity, which is what it kind of was.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a Serenity scene, like in terms of calmness or anything, because
Yeah.
there was still going to be some violence involved. But when you switch it to from Serenity to pure chaos and do it
Absolutely.
as smoothly as that, it'll work 100% of the time.
Yep. I strongly agree.
But yeah, so far I'll give it a
I give it for a 9 or 10 out of 10, definitely.
9.8.
I really want to see how they do the ending. I see how they're gonna execute it. If like
Yeah.
they make any big changes
Well,
or anything.
do you know how many episodes are actually meant to air in
10,
season
I
1?
think.
Okay.
And I know the next episode is gonna be like a Left Behind. You know the DLC, the first Last of Us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a backstory of Ellie. and
Oh, yeah. That'd be cool.
Frank. Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna keep. They're not gonna keep the same actor, Bella Ramsey. They're
No,
not
they
gonna
will.
keep.
They will.
You reckon?
Yeah. It's only like a few years ago. Like she's only like 2 years younger, I think,
Oh yeah, true.
because they're in school.
Well, they would have started filming it already, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, yeah, 9.8 out of 10. Definitely watch it. If you're not a fan of zombie flicks,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't really matter because it doesn't.
It's
That's
humans.
not its main focus. That's not the goal it's trying to achieve.
And also, like, it's way better from status than The Walking Dead. Like,
That's a big call.
The Walking Dead is so shit.
Yeah, but they it's like Marvel. They have to like base it off a comic.
Yeah, but like, still, The Walking Dead just like is fucking terrible. I actually hate The Walking Dead so much.
I stopped watching it after season 5
Good.
because it was too slow.
Yeah, just like don't even think of The Walking Dead. It's nothing like it. Some people, my coworker said that her friend told her that she has to watch The Walking Dead before The Last of Us.
Why?
I know, because you're trolling. Just yeah, don't even think about The Walking Dead.
Wait, before you watch The Last of Us, though, you should probably watch The Godfather.
Yeah,
That's literally the comparison.
pretty much.
Has
Yeah.
no correlation whatsoever.
Well,
What the fuck would you need to watch The Walking
I think
Dead?
Joel was like maybe Italian. I don't know, got some Italian heritage.
No, but they
Tommy's
do-
an Italian guy. Don't you reckon? He looks Italian.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely have some
not like
sort of
redneck-
European.
They're not like strong
background.
like Texas Americans like in the game.
Yeah,
Like
that's
Joel, he
true.
doesn't have his, he like occasionally has a Texas accent. Then like
Yeah,
goes
I know
away.
what you mean. In the
Yeah.
game, he does. Yeah, not in the TV show.
Who do you think's better, Troy Baker's Joel or Pedro Pascal?
Troy Baker.
Yeah.
I mean, it's original.
Did you get to that argument scene, episode 6, with when he says you're not my daughter?
No.
I felt like the game pulled it off way better. It just
Yeah.
felt kind of rushed.
Yeah, I mean, well, they kind of need to rush it
But like,
because otherwise
they
it'd
did
just
it
be way
smoothly.
too. It'd be way too slow though. If they did it the exact same way as the game did it,
Yeah.
it's
But
an It's not a copy. It's an It's
Like it didn't feel.
It's an
earned.
adaptation.
Like it did the exact same way. Like her being pissed off because Joel wants Ellie to go with Tommy and not him because he doesn't trust himself to
Yeah.
look after her.
Mhm.
It didn't feel earned, that argument scene, like compared to the game.
Yeah.
Like I feel actually I don't know, they've been together for like 4 months now. I guess they have a close relationship.
Oh yeah.
Because it's
well,
3 months later.
I was looking at like the media stuff, like the red carpet and all that stuff that they went on,
Mhm.
and it felt so weird because like in the first episode, how Joel previously had a daughter,
Yeah.
and then obviously he's built this connection with Bella Ramsey, obviously more than he had with his original daughter. It's just like weird, because like he'd be
Yeah.
like putting his hand on like one of the girl's shoulders, the other girl's shoulders, but he would just be holding the fuck out of Bella's hand,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh, this kind of sucks.
Yeah. If you haven't watched The Last of Us yet, just sorry for spoiling it.
Just play the game, I reckon, as well. It's really good.
I don't know. A lot of people won't just not into that.
Yeah.
No. 'Cause it's pretty fucking scary.
I mean, you can
It's
still
hard.
play it if you're blind as well. I've seen that as well. You can play Last of Us if you're blind. They have this like adapted thing. I'm not kidding. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Well, yeah. What were you saying though?
Yeah.
It would suck. You saying?
I don't know what I was gonna say, but just prepare to cry.
Prepare to feel emotions.
Yeah. The first 35 minutes, I won't spoil it, but
It's hectic.
it's absolutely crazy, and yeah, you will definitely cry.
It'll get you hooked. The
Yeah.
first episode is and it's like a movie. The first episode is the same length as like a normal movie.
And the quality.
It's an
of it.
hour 20.
Yeah. Ooh, first guess, second guess.
Pull up. What a
Um,
guest.
Yes.
Driveway,
Neighbour.
neighbours. Why do we do this out the front? We should have done it out the back. Still the same resolution.
No, it's like dog shit everywhere.
I can smell dog shit in in the front as well. I'm smelling dog shit in the front as well.
That's just Toby.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Just filming a podcast.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be nice change, doing it outside on a lovely day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
gazillion.
Will
Thank
do.
you, you
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sunny.
Sunny.
Woody actually hates
Woody hates him.
so much. Like when Sunny comes over, man is so jealous. Fucking last time he pissed on the carpet to like set his territory when Sunny was here.
Yeah. Okay. 9.8 out of 10. That's what I'm giving it.
Yeah.
And it always will go up, but we haven't seen it all yet. So
Yep.
this is just a review based on what we've seen so far. There's only 6 episodes. They come out every Monday.
Yep.
In the afternoon, I think, at like 3 o'clock.
Yeah, for Perth, yeah.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it yet, just watch it. It's so good. And if you don't have Binge or HBO Max or whatever, just use some website.
DM
Yeah.
us.
Just
We'll
ask
send you
us.
the link.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you want to wrap this up by saying, because like what movies you've recently been watching, or
Well, The White Lotus, obviously.
yeah.
Amazing show.
When did you start watching it?
I watched season 2 first, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it doesn't really matter what. Oh, it kind of
Kinda-
does.
yeah.
It kind of does because the
Yeah,
older
like
lady.
season 2, I just assumed like the husband, what's her name, Jennifer or something, like that relationship.
She won the award for it
yeah
as well.
yeah. Doesn't matter, but yeah, watch The White Lotus. Beautiful show.
What's better, White Lotus or Last of Us?
Oh, they're so different though. Probably Last of Us though.
They are very. It's very hard to compare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? I watched a movie called After Sun. I don't know if you've heard of that.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Made me cry. So.
Yeah.
I watched The Worst Person in the World. Really good movie.
Mhm.
The Northman.
I've never really got around to the Northman. I wasn't really too keen on it, to be honest.
It's pretty slow paced. It's like an artsy type film.
Yeah. Continue.
Why?
Just keep looking at me.
Yeah. I'll get in there.
Yeah, we are gonna wrap it up.
Yeah. There's a lot of good stuff out right now.
There is a lot of good stuff out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I watched The Terminal the other night.
Yeah.
That was decent.
That movie.
Place Beyond the Pines, really cool idea in terms of switching main characters.
Yep.
Which worked very well. Been watching also The Last Man on Earth.
I have heard of
It's
that.
like that comedy show. You see it all over TikTok. It's like,
Yeah.
imagine if you were the last man on the earth and you could do whatever you wanted. It's like
Yeah.
with the voice, with the slime videos playing in the back. Yeah, so I decided to watch it. This with yeah, and
Yeah.
it's quite funny. I like it.
We've got some good stuff upcoming. Got 65 with Adam Driver.
Yes. It kind of looks a little bit.
Him versus Dinosaur. Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, I'll go watch it just for Adam Driver
Yeah.
because Adam Driver's,
He's the man.
top G.
He is. He actually is. He's
Yeah.
that guy. He's him.
He is that guy.
Um.
He would smash up Andrew Tate for sure.
Oh, I think you say you would smash him.
Me?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Because you're such a man crushing him.
Who?
Adam Driver.
James would smash him.
Yeah.
I would smash him. Yeah, I'd let him smash me. Oh fuck!
Jesus
Don't let
Christ.
Dante fucking clip that. I was going through it today, and it's like he's clipped a few things that I've said. I was like, yeah, I've been grinding the boys lately.
Oh, yeah, the Boys
Yeah.
TV show.
And then he's like, when you get a boner during penis expansion. And then I go like, and then I'm like, oh, you've done well here. You've done well.
Yeah.
Good job. I wasn't expecting it to be this hard. So
Yeah.
Dante, if you find anything that me or Toby have said, clip it and send it to us because it's quite funny. And Dante, I'm calling you out, mate. I was reading your reviews
On
on
Letterboxd.
Letterboxd as well, and you've watched some
Interesting
interesting and quirky movies, and we need to get you on. We need to get you on.
He knows his movie.
He knows his
He
shit.
does. He knows his shit,
He's been
and
studying for this.
I know.
exactly. I mean, whatever. Bring it to the table. Whatever you want to talk about, we'll talk about.
Yeah.
We'll do it just for you. Special episode, because we were gonna have you on, and apparently you bitched out. That's what I heard. Or that's what Max told me.
I didn't say that.
No, Max didn't say that.
Well, who said that?
It was like,
No, we were gonna do
we're not spitting names, okay?
we're spitting names. I'll bleep
Okay,
it.
let's get to the point. Just, it's a tragedy that we haven't had Dante on our podcast.
Yes,
It's
I
a
feel like
travesty.
he'll be able to articulate himself very well. I feel like he
Yes.
has the potential, but he's too scared to do it.
Yet. Yeah.
Calling you out, mate. Get on the pod.
I just let him know you got a shout out.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting a big shout out. I'm not gonna tag him or anything. I'm just gonna say his name.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, this has been episode.
33. Technically. Well, not really. Technically, like 38. But
Technically, yeah, technically about.
but we're just
40.
really lazy. And
Well,
technical
no,
difficulties.
you know what? I'm also gonna call out
Hugo
someone as
Pollard.
well. Hugo.
Hugo Pollard.
Hugo Pollard.
Didn't even come today as yeah.
No, he's been coming to the gym.
He's trying to get a clip, eh?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to get a clip of anything. I don't want it. I'm gonna bleep that actually.
But,
He's been coming.
but seriously, Hugo, man, get your priorities straight. End of the episode.
Seriously, it's taking you 3 months to.
Why
You haven't
didn't
even.
you guys just edit it?
Because I was drunk at the time and I couldn't be bothered, and that was when we did the drinking trivia, and I was like, I love you all, and that sort of stuff.
And
Do you
then-
remember that?
Yeah, and then you haven't said it since.
Yeah.
I love you. There you go.
You were drunk, so yeah.
I was drunk. Very
That
drunk.
was such a weird. That entire thing was weird. How like you were the only one that was drinking,
I was not.
and Matt. And then,
Yeah, maybe we don't post it. Just be like,
I
or post
agree.
clips from it.
yeah, clips maybe.
Clips would be good from that.
Like it was just yeah. Like and also Will wasn't drinking either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just you drinking.
Yeah,
And
it was
Matt.
literally just you. But no, but like he wasn't because he kept getting the questions right. So it was just you drinking.
No, we'll just do clips from that episode, I reckon.
Yeah.
Still get the
James was
exposure.
dealing with stuff.
Still get the exposure out.
Yeah, at that time.
Oh, yeah, I was. That doesn't matter. I express my love for you all in a non-sexual way.
What's? It's a weird thing to say.
Huh?
It's a weird thing to say.
You're a weird thing to say.
I express my love for you in a non-sexual way. Who the says that?
He just doesn't hunt us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Episode 33. We'll get this out as soon as possible. But
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed.
Hope you enjoyed.
This is we were a bit rusty just because we haven't
We're
done it
extremely
in
rusty.
3 months.
We hope you enjoyed the outdoor setting.
Yeah,
Nature.
it was quite nice. It's like
Except
the
the ants.
yeah, except
Except
for the
the
ants. We've got a lovely breeze going, a few cars here and there, but seriously, in the grand scheme of things,
Yeah, it's beautiful.
it's a huge payout.
Yeah.
To be honest. But you might see this on the thumbnail and be like, oh shit, I watched this. It's in a different area.
Yeah.
You know, that was the main thinking behind it.
Yeah.
Without me
Get
saying
clicks.
they would get clicks because we're outside in a different area. But yeah, check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
All that good stuff.
all that good stuff. YouTube, you would have seen us already on YouTube if you're watching this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're on all that good stuff, and
Yeah.
we'll see you when we see you. What's coming up? that we-
65.
65. Should
I don't know. Oh, we could do Cocaine Bear review.
yes.
Come on, we
Cocaine Bear review. That's what we'll
While
do.
on coke.
Great idea. Let's get the coke out.
I can't say that.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's
yeah,
start
yeah, yeah, was cringe. But yeah, we'll do cocaine. we'll do cocaine bear like extremely drunk.
Do you reckon?
Extremely drunk.
I'm down.
Yeah.
Why are you winking?
We'll be really drunk.
What? I didn't get what. Wait, why are you winking?
Drunk on drugs or drunk on alcohol?
Drunk on alcohol.
Oh.
So we're not actually going to be.
So not actually doing any cocaine. I was
We
down
have to
for
bleep
it.
all this out.
I was down for it.
Can't get like
You
bad.
legit called Bella Ramsey a. What was the name?
I didn't. I no.
Greta
No.
Thunberg, that's what you called her.
No.
Let's send something that.
Don't put that out of context.
What do
I
you
was
call
not
it, like bacon syndrome?
the bacon. Where the fuck do you pull bacon from?
Starts with a B, doesn't it?
I think that's what it is.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know where I got bacon from.
Yeah. And people have been saying that's what she looks like. I didn't say that.
So you don't condone.
I'm just a sheep like that.
You disagree.
Because she's got small little eyes.
Yeah, it's like disproportionate. Yeah. Catch us in the next episode whenever you want. Subscribe. I didn't say
Subscribe.
that either.
Yeah.
Bit rusty with that. Leave the camera on as well.
I'm going to say.
Oh, thanks Max for coming in. You, Hugo. We tried
Yeah.
to call you like 10 times. Don't know where you
Honestly,
are.
man.
Turned off his location as well, so we can't see where he is. He must be hiding something.
Man's ghosting us.
Yeah, which is very disappointing considering he should be trying to prove his worth to us.
Yeah.
Now that he hasn't touched a piece of editing equipment for 3 months.
Bless you.
God damn.
That's Joe. He just makes like random sounds during the night, like like for no reason at all.
Oh, is that the neighbour?
Yeah.
I thought it was your dad.
Okay, we gotta end this.
What?
we gotta end this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope
Catch you next
enjoyed.
week or whenever. Might be another 3 months, so
This is the longest freaking ending speech ever.
okay.
Just fucking hurry
Alright.
up and end it.
Alright. Bye bye.
Alright, see ya.
Thanks for watching.
The temperature's.